The view from above this New London farm shows 132 acres, 90 of them underwater. It might look like wetlands, but there's a lot more going on underneath the surface.
This might look like just a normal farm pond, but what you can't see underneath are all the shrimp that are in here.
A lot of shrimp, nearly 800 pounds worth of it in last year's harvest alone. Aquaculture in Ohio is the fastest growing trend in ag. This fact might be surprising, but if you think shrimp farms are hard to find, take a closer look around.
When we tell people that we grow shrimp, their first response is, what? You know, shrimp in Ohio? When shrimp farming first started in Ohio, there were probably less than 50,000 shrimp actually stocked in the entire state. In the last 4 years, that's grown to about 300,000 to 500,000 that are stocked in the state. We've grown from maybe 3 or so growers around the state to about 35. And they're scattered all over the entire state. So chances are you're within 50 miles of someone who's growing freshwater shrimp.
Although shrimp farming has flourished within the past 5 years, Bob Kalala has been knee-deep in aquaculture for decades.
In all the years that we've been doing this, which is 43 plus years, we'd never seen anything that grew as fast as these freshwater shrimp. Well, we got started with the shrimp about 4 years ago, so we knew that there was a potential there. We just had to work out some of the bugs as far as getting the supply and so on and so forth. That's why we went ahead and put in a shrimp nursery. So we actually grow the shrimp here that gets stocked into the ponds around the state of Ohio. And it's been growing ever since. The harvest time for shrimp in Ohio is anywhere from about the 15th of September till about the first week in October. Shrimp, unlike fish, go with the flow of water. So if you drain the pond, the shrimp are going to come out and you could actually harvest them out of that catch basin. Probably 90% of the shrimp will be in that catch basin on the outside of the pond. And that would only take as long as it would take to drain the pond, which is maybe overnight.
Once the shrimp are harvested and cleaned, the sale begins. And if you want to take any home, you better get there early.
On harvest day, we'll have people coming in here from all over the county and the surrounding areas. What we'll do is we'll drain the pond possibly the day before, and we'll go in with nets, and we'll gather up the shrimp and then take them up to our building.
While hundreds leave with coolers full of shrimp, one company takes home much more. Now several Ohio college students can experience locally grown shrimp in their own cafeteria.
We have 2,000 students that we feed here at Oberlin College, and also at Case Western Reserve University, there's over 19,000 students. So we knew that we needed a lot of shrimp. We found out that through a newspaper ad that Bob was raising shrimp, freshwater shrimp. We looked at shrimp that was locally produced, and we thought, it's amazing, and we had to go see it for ourselves. The students were really interested where we got the shrimp from, and they were amazed that we got it from New London, which is really close to Oberlin, actually just a few miles away.
Freshwater shrimp is increasing in popularity, but many people are still skeptical about the taste. Can shrimp harvested in Ohio actually taste good?
The shrimp are amazing and outstanding in flavor. It's just an amazing product. When you get shrimp from different countries or from Thailand or Vietnam, when they come in, it's usually frozen. Well, this is freshwater shrimp, so you don't have the iodine or the saltwater taste, and it's a really, really great flavor profile for cooking.
Currently, there's about an $8 billion seafood deficit in this country. In other words, we take $8 billion of our money and send it overseas to receive seafood products. And the largest sector of that now is shrimp. The idea of getting the shrimp locally from your growers is because you know where they've come from. You know the farmer, you know what he's put into the pond, what they've been fed, and that whole 9 yards. The future of aquaculture in Ohio is something that's pretty amazing. And so the potential for growth is much, much greater.